Today we want to talk to people who are helping a Latter-day Saint on their journey out of Mormonism. Maybe you're a friend, a family member, someone in your church, and you've come alongside to help them on their spiritual journey. We really, really want to encourage you that patience is important. And so, you know, why is patience so important in this journey?
Because it's stressful. I think
stressful,
it is stressful. The number one thing that I'm consistently reminded of is that because God is patient with us,
Amen.
We should be patient with them.
Yeah.
And that's also unconditional love.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
We've all been the recipient of God's patience with our follies and the stupid things we've done, and He's so patient with us. So that's a great motivator.
Yeah.
We can just stop right now. That's probably enough, right, to say. But we actually do have more to say. And so, but let's keep that in mind the whole time. So part of it is, to me, is that people coming out of Mormonism have trust challenges. They may, you know, they've discovered that they couldn't really trust this church that they invested in. And it takes time to build trust. Yeah. If I'm the helper, you know, I can't expect them to trust me right off the bat.
No.
And it's not just about me. What are some of the trust issues that people have that they need to rebuild as they come out?
I think just realizing that people love them and there are people out there that care.
Yeah.
That's hard for some people to imagine. A lot of people that were in Mormonism and they leave tend to think that there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, a lot of Christians are anti-Mormon.
Right.
And so
they've
when
been taught that their whole life. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah. So you need to realize that, you know, I hate to say be patient with them, but yeah, be patient and loving.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that also, you know, if they're having trouble trusting people, you also need to be reminded that they don't trust the Bible.
Yeah, yeah. They've been taught in Mormon culture, you don't trust the Bible.
Yeah.
It takes time. You don't just flip a switch and say, oh, I trust the Bible now, right?
So probably they would, in essence, I'm thinking probably trust people almost more than the Bible, where then that's a problem. So, you know, just realizing that's where they're coming from.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Because when they discovered that Mormonism wasn't true, then like they can't, how do I trust religious leaders and institutions?
Exactly.
And who are you to share with me, to trust what you're saying to me? Because I'm not sure I can trust myself. I bought into the deception for my whole life.
Right.
Do I even have the faculty of discernment to know whether you're telling me the truth or not?
Right.
So people just need time to develop trust, right?
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah. And I think another factor is people need time to develop their own faith identity, right? You can't force feed somebody to figure out who they are in Christ.
No.
Right? So what are some of the things that people need time to discover about themselves?
I think this goes back to reading the Bible and lots of prayer, self-care, counseling to figure out who you are in Christ, and not to kind of force or, you know, maybe, you know, what is your goal in helping someone? You know, is it to make you feel better or feel validated to helping someone, or is it all for Christ and His glory?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
so that's worth talking about too. But you know, so we want to rush people because we want them to get all sealed up and kind of like to get a done deal and make sure they're all secured. And
but we don't want to worry about them.
But don't want to worry about them. But they have to own it.
Yeah.
They have to own it for themselves, and that just takes time. You know, I think sometimes we think about maybe our own journey. We might be more patient with other people. And so, you know, we just really need to trust God with this. If I'm a helper, I might feel some urgency, right? You felt that, right, with helping people on this journey.
Absolutely, yeah.
You feel some urgency, but
it's not about you.
It's not about me as the helper,
no.
right?
It's all about you working for Christ.
Yeah.
And then it's ultimately between them and Him.
Yeah. I'm not in charge of the process.
Nope.
I just want to come alongside and be helpful. And so I got to be patient. Got to be patient. Okay. hope you get the idea. If you're helping someone, thank you for helping and thank you for being available. Sometimes though we get urgent, we have an agenda, we want to just make sure people are moving along. You just got to be patient. There's some questions below that you can help you process this. And please take a look at those and encourage that you're watching today. Thank you.